Tally-ho, Panzer people, and welcome back to Total Conflict Resistance. The last time I played this game, it was still a demo. It was a long time ago. It was a year ago. So let's see what's changed. I'm hoping it's a lot. So the first thing I'm noticing is we have a campaign now. There's a global campaign, and we get to choose a faction. So a lot of factions to choose from. So we got people like over here where this looks like, well, this looks like the Americans, potentially. So is this. In fact, these kind of look like all very serious men. Except this guy, he's wearing sunglasses. He's too cool. So there's a lot. I'm gonna go with this guy because he definitely does not look like anybody else. He looks like a CEO. And welcome to the world. So this is Arvik. It's a tiny little island nation. And there's another, well, nation next door to us. But we have lovely towns and cities like Nordska, and Rebensburg, and Narvik, and Vassdalen. I don't know if I'm saying them at all correctly, but it does look like it's a facsimile for Denmark, actually. It's either Denmark or Sweden. But we have an airport, so let's have a look at what we got. So this over here, we have a Leopard 1, and an M1A1, and an M109. We're a very well-equipped country. LAVs, and then over here, we've got LAVs as well. Strikers, M1s, yeah, we're very well-equipped. We got Bradleys, too. Challenger, too. We have a HIMARS. Yeah, that's the thing that you see on the news that fires those big cluster missiles. It's that thing. We have one of those? Okay, so we're a very well-equipped country. We have a naval port as well, so we can create naval troops too. And yet somehow we have rebels, which we will deal with in short order. Just gonna have a quick look at our diplomacy, because I don't think we're friends with the people next door in Reykjavik. We got Reykjavik and Arvik. Yeah, they don't like us very much over here. We may need to deal with them, and then we will control the entire island. So that's gonna be our plan for today. Can we take control of our tiny little island? But of course, given that we're an island nation, we probably do want to look at maybe producing a navy. So that is an option. You can get things like F-15s, UH-60s, but over here we have things like the LCM landing boats and the LCACs, as well as literally the CVN-76 aircraft carrier. But that is a very limited selection of naval units, and it does limit our naval strategy somewhat, especially given that we're an island nation. So if only there was a way to improve that. What if you find yourself as the leader of a country and you want just a little more naval strategy in your life? World of Warships Legends has all the naval strategy you need, putting you in the captain's seat. Think fast and plan ahead. This isn't your typical mindless shooter. World of Warships Legends is all about strategy, and whether you win or lose can sometimes depend more on the choices you made several moments ago instead of simply how fast your aim is. With dozens of ships to choose from 11 different nations, you'll be spoiled for choice on your PlayStation or Xbox, and the best part is, it's all free to play. Just in time for the holidays, the newest event sees World of Warships Legends allied with World of Tanks Modern Armor in United Force, bringing all players awesome rewards and a premium tank or ship, such as a Tier 2 destroyer for France or the premium tank Excelsior. And for all new players, check the link below to get yourself 2 Tier 3 premiums featuring the American battleship Arkansas, as well as the German Karlsruhe, along with premium time and bonuses to get you started. Thank you to World of Warships Legends for sponsoring this video. Alright, so first things first, we need to make sure we're in control of our island. So let's look at every one of our cities. We have law and order established everywhere from the looks of it, I think. Yep. So we really just need to make sure that these communist rebels over here are dealt with. I'm assuming they're communists, but then I assume most things are communist. Right, so we have the 66th Battalion with some tanks. They have Leopard 2s. So they're clearly the best. So the 66th Battalion over here is going to engage the rebels. We have 150 manpower to their possible 90. I think we're gonna be just fine. Okay, they have slightly more soldiers than well, look at that flag. I was right about them being communists. Alright, here we go. We don't have the entire battalion on the field just yet, but we do have a Bradley and a sort of infantry sections, or infantry squads, that are sort of our advanced guard. So I'm just gonna deploy our infantry. They're gonna go sort of forward. I think we're going to take that building over there. We're going to get another infantry squad in the trees up here. And then one last infantry squad will go up here and take this building. And then I shall take control of the Bradley with the troopers on board. Are you guys going to crawl to your destination? Okay, you know, get there however you see fit. So this is an M2 Bradley. You may have heard of them. And now the question is, let's just go back to our map view again, because you can kind of see the enemies on this, where they are. That looks like, yep, that is enemy movement. We have rebels in trucks. Right, time to deal with them in the most appropriate manner possible. All right, troops, you are going to dismount. I don't know why they have their pistols out, though. That seems a bit weird. Okay, so we're starting to take losses already, which is not good. All right, we'll perch up on this hill here and see if we can get them. Alright, deal with the truck. Kill it. Oh! That was an RPG, I think. I think that was an RPG, actually. Alright, we've got a little corner here. Do we have another infantry squad that just spawned in? No, but we do have third squad. Third squad, you need to move up. I think that is an enemy vehicle down there. Yep, it is. There is a vehicle down there. Alright, reload. Alright, we're just getting those guys over there. Do we have tow missile? I mean, we have machine gun. We can use a machine gun. Machine gun is useful. But yes, tow missile. Oh, wait. That did not hit. That's slightly disappointing. Alright, well, that's dealt with it. Alright, I think we're gonna move back down off this position here, because I want to command my squads. You, fourth squad, head up over here. Alright, third squad has moved up. Alright, we've got everybody committed now. Well, everybody that's here anyway. The rest of them haven't shown up yet. Maybe they won't show up. Something's shooting at me, and I don't like it. Ah, what is that? I almost ran over a friendly trooper over there. But I do believe those are actually enemies over there. So we're gonna switch to our coax. That does look like some kind of vehicle. I think it's hitting me with a 50 cal. It's not hitting me anymore, but I don't like that it was ever hitting any. Whoa. Okay. Explosions. That's a lot of them. That was an RPG. Time to get out of this. Back up. So far, they have kind of pushed us on this side, but our squads are actually holding. Surprisingly, they are holding. I think I'm gonna get third squad up here to go and join second squad. They've taken a bit of a beating. Just a little bit. And fifth squad, you are going to move forward here. I'm gonna get fourth squad up here to kind of reposition. There is an enemy vehicle. I need to deal with that. Alright, let's deal with that. That looks like an MRAP or something, like some sort of Humvee type vehicle. So that shouldn't be a problem for 25mm Bushmaster. It never is. And you see why people like the Bradley this much. Which is funny, because everybody hated it when it first came out. But you know, I've always thought it was a very funny vehicle. I kind of like it. Is that an enemy? It is. There we go. Oh, that was a friendly. Oh. Well, why did he come up? Why did he turn out in yellow? But I think we've won this. I don't think these reinforcements are necessary at all. Okay, I think if we push up here, we might be able to deal with them, because it was probably what was left over of that squad with the MRAP. Oh, there we go. We won. The only clue that this game is in early access is that coming up really abruptly. Because this game is pretty solid otherwise. Alright, overall not a bad outcome. We definitely took some losses. Maybe a few more losses than I would like. We lost an entire squad. That's never good. But that could have been worse. We still have all our vehicles, which is great. We didn't even lose that one Bradley. And we definitely didn't even need to use any of our tanks. But we do want to have a look at what we have. So this is the squad editor, where you can actually change a whole bunch of things. You can even equip them with specific vehicles, but you of course have to own those vehicles. And you can see our uniforms as well. So we've got our camo here. We can actually change that with different camos if we like. I do like this. It's sort of like ACUs, I think. I can't remember the name of the pattern now. There's so many of these digital patterns that look like that. Even in Singapore, we use one that's kind of like this. We can, of course, just go flat colors as well. But I think this digital pattern works quite well. We are a very forested country after all. And this applies to every single type of unit you have. You even have police forces that can be equipped in different ways. We've got our elites forces and spec ops and militias and regulars. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Alright, so I'm going to send the 66th Battalion back to Vasdalen so that they can re-equip, and we're probably going to have to refit that one squad that disappeared. So I think we're going to go with regulars for that and create squad. And we've declared war on the Socialist Republic of Reykjavik. It is time for Narvik to become victorious. Oh, they're engaging us at Narvik. Well, that's slightly awkward. We have a bigger battalion than them, but they do have tanks. Alright, let's get the lay of the land here. So we have hangars and some buildings here. We don't have all of our troops, which is interesting, because we're defending, I would assume. I'd have assumed that we had everybody in place, but that's a bit of a problem. Also, what was that? Ah, they have a tank. Right, where are other troops? We have the squad over here. We have some defenses at least. Alright, I'm gonna go to this squad over here. We're gonna grab this guy because he has an RPG. Yep, we got RPG. So we're gonna use this RPG. We got 4 shots. And I believe there was... Ah, there it is. There's a vehicle right there. Oh! I got him! I did get him. Alright, things have gotten quiet again. Yeah, that tank is still on the move, and we have an APC. It looks like a BTR that's coming up. That's going to be a problem for us because they do have heavy machine guns, which are, of course, very powerful against infantry. So our first squad is going to have to fall back. We're going to move everybody into the buildings over here. I think we're going to have to do that. All right, where is... Okay, there we go. We've got vehicle support now. All right, so both of these squads are going to have to push forward real quick. We need to reinforce, and I think we're going to have to flank on this side. I'm gonna get the squad in the M1117. I believe that's what that vehicle is. So we're gonna move these guys up on our own. Now this has heavy machine guns as well. Exit vehicle. We got 4 troopers. Alright, they're gonna move forward here. Yeah, they are well and truly enveloping the front line here, and we do need to deal with all of this. So again, let's take control of that there. There's the tank. Alright, we've got the 40 mic going. Alright, switch over to the 50. This is what you would call a 40-50 turret. So it has a 40mm grenade machine gun or automatic grenade launcher, and then it's a 50 caliber. So, pretty potent stuff against infantry, but of course, you wanna avoid engaging, like, vehicles head-on. Alright, let's get these guys up here. Quite a bit of elevation needed, unfortunately. Alright, we got these troops pushing up. Oh, that tank is engaging us. Let's pull back. Alright, let's just reorganize our troops here, because I think we have a couple of squads still hanging back here. So let's move them up. We're going to hit them in the flank right here. I think if we can get close enough, we might be able to actually hit it with like an RPG or something. Alright, we've got 2 more squads that just joined the battle. So we're going to push those guys up. I think we're going to move them to where 2nd Squad originally was. Obviously, in defense, we usually have an advantage, but I don't think that really works in this game, unfortunately. Alright, they are firing RPGs at us. And I think now the tank is finally shooting at me, so that is a bit of an issue. Let's just get these guys. Come on. Alright, let's reload. Ooh, that RPG just missed me. Give the AI back control of the armored car, because we have new units on the field that I need to move up as well. Alright, I'm going to try to get these guys into the facility again. And we have with us right now a That looks like a Vulcan. Yep, that is an M163 Vulcan. So this is actually an anti-air vehicle. It does have some anti-ground usage, but not a lot. Mainly because you can do that. It is pretty good at anti-infantry, though. But yeah, given that there's a tank shooting at us, that is going to have limited usage, unfortunately. I think we may have just lost the armored car, though. I did see an explosion down this way. I think we may have just lost it. Alright, so troops head out that way, and then third squad go out this way. We need to get around the tank. That looks to be, I believe that's a T-62 or T-55. Yeah, it's a T-55. So, kind of an older Soviet-era tank, but it is still dangerous to our troops. So let's just get troopers dismounted, and I'm moving around this way. Yep, we did lose the armored car. That's a bit of a shame. But I think if we go around to the side here, and then we can flank those infantry that are coming out of the woods. There is another vehicle that looks like... Oh, it's a BMP. A BMP-1. So... Oh, and there's another vehicle, too. Yeah, it's got another BMP-1 over here. So they are really sending in vehicles as well. We're getting drips and drabs of infantry, which can be useful. Of course, infantry can hold buildings, but that will be an issue if we can't get around them. Alright, squads are routing at the moment. That is a problem. It's a little bit like Total War, which I guess is kind of the inspiration here. It's Total War with guns, but like modern guns. Oh, there's a vehicle over there. Problem. Oh, you have an RPG. Alright, can you deal with the vehicle? Let's see, I think it's a BTR that's over there. Oh, there it is. That's definitely it. Get it there. I think I hit it? No, I guess maybe I didn't. Get him! Okay, I got one. I'll push. Oh, there's one. Quick reload. Reload and move. Oh, I'm really low on health now. I do enjoy the fact that they've let me do this long, but I don't think I'm going to survive much longer. I have literally 0 health. Like, no health at all. No! That is a BMP-2. Right. I've seen an icon on the battlefield, which I am very, very happy to be seeing right now, considering everything that's going on. And that is tanks. We have them. Well, I say tanks. We don't really have tanks. What we do have are strikers. So these are sort of before you get tanks. They're light-wheeled vehicles, if you've never seen one before. And they have this massive gun on them. They look kind of comical, honestly, but it's sort of like the definition of a glass cannon, because this is literally all of the firepower of a tank with none of the survivability. I guess only some of the survivability. There is definitely a tank in there. Okay, I'm gonna go for that BMP. I just have to watch out for RPGs. I know that's a lot of 3-letter words that I just threw out there, but it is accurate to what I'm doing. I did say I was gonna watch out for RPGs, and I didn't. I didn't do it. This is turning into a very, very heated battle. Extremely heated battle. I do enjoy that our M163 is just going crazy over there, just spamming all those 20mm rounds. But yeah, it is an issue that we have infantry in such close quarters to us. I don't want to go exactly where I just died, but I also don't want to go too far out, because there are infantry in the woods. Just like in real life, infantry are very scary when you're in a tank, because you don't really see what's close to you. Infantry in the open, very vulnerable to tanks. Infantry in the woods, not so much. We won! They lost 150, we did lose 107, and 3 vehicles. But look at all the things we captured. We got a BTR, we got a BMP-3? I didn't even see that on the field. And a lot of ammo for it? Yeah, that is a lot. But of course, our battalion is heavily depleted, so we are going to have to restock. We're going to use those trophy vehicles we got, the BMP-1, BMP-2, BM-3-3. yeah, we're just gonna refit ourselves with these. Rearm them, of course. And we're gonna take our time to replenish. Because, of course, we have a lot of wounded. Because you gotta remember, the losses were great. And so we are going to have to replenish. In the meantime, our backup battalions, the 99th, the 17th, and the 15th, and the 63rd, and all the others are ready to invade. Reykjavik, you will rue the day you decided to invade us. Then again, I did declare war on them. But if you want to see how the rest of the war pans out after an epic battle of defense just like that, and you want to see how the counterattack goes, let me know down in the comments below. Of course, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. My name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.